We got like comic book type cutscene here. And we are now back in control of John. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to actually remember these names. You can talk to everyone, but I think if you talk to Rashi here, then it's all over. No, I guess not. But you can talk to those people. What you're actually supposed to do is come up this way and go get help. And Alice comes to help. Apparently these people are talking about something called Soul Sanctum. Something about some kind of trap, and apparently it caused this entire disaster to happen. And we were talking about alchemy. So, anyone that's a fan of alchemy will probably like this for the most part. No, of course we weren't eavesdropping. We didn't hear a word. And pretty much any time they ask you a question, that is like a shop, then no matter what, it's going to continue either way. It's just like dialogue. So even though John is a little injured, we have a boss fight. So let's do this. We did a whole 2 damage. Ouch. Wow. I'm actually surviving longer than I did when I practiced for this. Yes, we have died. Shortest game ever. No, I'm just kidding. That was all just the intro. And now we're skipping ahead 3 years. We have Rashi coming up to John's house. Apparently John is fixing the roof. And this is still in cutscenes, so I can't actually control her. And you got Alice doing something, some kind of training. Apparently he has synergy now. So that is good for him. Apparently we have plans on going somewhere. It's been 3 years and she's just now asking what happened. And in case you were wondering, the very first 2 people we saw were John's parents. notice that she says that John is waiting. And just wait a second here until we actually see John. Yeah, John hasn't even started working, so how can he be waiting? She's lying to Ellis. I'm starting to remember some of these names. John and Ellis have been studying synergy ever since then. Yeah, things might be different if we were stronger. That's pretty much always the case in RPGs. I would not want to stand on the straw roofs that they have here. Especially since everyone just keeps hopping. And we're going mountain climbing with someone named Raiden. You will find out it's pretty much very useless. In both games, actually. And we're talking about alchemy again. Raiden is our teacher for alchemy / synergy. Yes, we still want to go. We want to learn. And like a lot of times during this game, you have little funny scenes in the middle of serious stuff. That was like one of the holes that John just patched. And right there's another hole that he just patched. Now she's trying to rush us off so we don't tear up the house. I believe he's actually standing directly over the hole and yet does not fall into it again. We now have 3 party members, even though we're not really going to be getting into fights for a little bit. And we have gained control again, and I'm going to take me a small break. And let's continue. We'll talk to this one, you find out that's actually, yeah, his sister. So you still can't go up that way. So let's just go on and get to Raiden's house. Oh, it's these guys again. They're still talking about Soul Sanctum. They want to use Raiden. Apparently he's very knowledgeable and stubborn. And somehow they notice this behind the mountain, or the rock, or whatever you want to say is there. No, we weren't listening to you. We didn't hear a word. And apparently we do not remember who these people actually are. Yes. We are important enough to drive you away. And they're going to let us go. Maybe they're not so bad after all. But Sadaros and Minardi. And I'm probably saying that completely wrong. You can talk to them again, but they don't say anything important. And apparently this is Raiden. Apparently they know stuff that a lot of people here don't. And anyone who's a fan of Avatar knows those four elements. And apparently they know stuff that Raiden doesn't. So maybe he's not so smart after all. I'd say that sounds kind of strange. You know, people can't just go up there. And they're thieves. You have to go tell people. To stop them, we're going to act just like them. It makes perfect sense.